Imagine a world where every morsel of food carries a deeper meaning and every cooking decision is guided by centuries of wisdom. This is the world of Kashrut, the Jewish dietary laws, where the mixing of meat and milk is not just a culinary choice, but a spiritual one. Let's embark on an exploration of how seemingly simple kitchen occurrences like a drop of milk or a piece of meat can open doors to a profound religious and legal discussions. Understanding the foundation of Kashrut. At the core of Kashrut lies a commandment that appears straightforward but is rich in complexity. Meat and milk must remain separate. This rule, however, raises numerous questions in daily life, especially when accidental mixtures occur. How do these laws apply when a piece of milk falls into a pot of milk? What happens if a drop of milk lands on a steak? The answers are found in the interpretations of various rabbinic authorities, each offering a unique perspective on these intricate laws. Rav's analytical approach. The dynamics of mixing Rav's positions on meat-milk interaction. Rav, a sage of great repute, addresses the scenario where meat falls into milk. He determines that while the meat becomes forbidden, the milk remains permissible. This ruling is based on the idea that the small quantity of milk absorbed by the meat doesn't affect the entire pot. Rav's interpretation focuses in the principle that a substance mixed with more of the same type of milk and milk doesn't necessarily nullify itself. The broader implications of Rav's view. This perspective has significant practical implications. It provides a nuanced framework for understanding how Kashrut applies in everyday situations, highlighting the balance between the letter of the law and its spirit. This approach demonstrates the intricate nature of Jewish dietary laws, where context and proportion play crucial roles in determining the kosher status of food. Rabbeinu Tam's quantitative solution. The 60-fold rule, Rabbeinu Tam's perspective. Entering the debate, Rabbeinu Tam introduces a quantifiable solution to the issue of meat falling into milk. He posits that if the milk is in the pot and has 60 times the volume of the meat, the entire mixture is permissible. This introduces the concept of nullification by quantity, a foundational principle of Jewish law, particularly in the realm of Kashrut. The practical impact of Rabbeinu Tam's approach. Rabbeinu Tam's opinion offers a clear, measurable guideline for those observing Kashrut. It provides a practical solution to a common dilemma and aligns with the broader principles of Talmudic law, where ratios and proportions often dictate halachic discussions. Rambam's and Rashba's sensory method. The taste test incorporating taste in halachic decision making. Diverging from purely quantitative analysis, Rambam and Rashba introduce a sensory dimension to the discussion. The proposed taste test conducted by the non-Jew. If the milk does not have a taste of meat, it is considered permissible, irrespective of the 60-fold volume ratio. The wider application of this method. This approach underscores the importance of sensory perception in Kashrut. It exemplifies how Jewish law can adapt to practical scenarios, emphasizing the sensory experience over strict numerical guidelines. This method demonstrates a pragmatic approach, acknowledging the realities of cooking and food preparation. The debate over exuding physical properties in cooking processes. Understanding the dynamics of boiling meat. A key question in the meat and milk mixture debate is whether boiled meat, soaked in milk, releases the absorbed milk back into the pot when removed. The consensus suggests that as long as the pot continues to boil, the meat retains the milk. Implications of this understanding. This aspect of the debate reflects a deeper understanding of the physical properties of food and cooking processes. It showcases the meticulous nature of Kashrut, where the method of cooking and the behavior of ingredients under different conditions are subject to detailed analysis. The milk drop scenario. applying kashrus in everyday situations, handling accidental dairy contact. A common scenario in any kitchen is the accidental splattering of milk onto meat. The rule here is clear. If the piece of meat is 60 times larger than the milk drop, it remains permissible. This guideline also applies to the contents of the entire pot. Relevance of this rule. This rule is particularly relevant in the bustling environment of a kitchen. It serves as a testament of the adaptability and applicability of Jewish law in everyday life. It provides clear practical guidelines for maintaining the sanctity of a kosher kitchen, even in the face of accidental mix-ups. Varied opinions on nullification. A spectrum of interpretations, diverse interpretations of nullification. The concept of nullification, or bittul, in kashrus is a subject of extensive debate. Questions revolve around whether the forbidden substance spreads evenly throughout the mixture, and whether it can be nullified in a larger amount of the same type, like, for example, milk and milk. Significance of these debates. These discussions highlight the dynamic and ever-evolving nature of Jewish law. They reveal how Rabbinic authorities grapple with applying ancient laws to modern practical scenarios. This diversity of opinion enriches the understanding of kashrus, offering multiple perspectives on how these laws can be observed in various circumstances. Liquid versus solid substances. A detailed look at absorption and prohibition, differentiating between states of matter. The distinction between how liquid substances like sauces and solids like meat chunks react when absorbing a forbidden substance is a crucial aspect of kashrus. This differentiation affects the halachic treatment of each type of food. The importance of this distinction. This distinction demonstrates the precision of detail-oriented nature of Jewish law diaries. It takes into account the physical properties of different foods and how they react and how they interact with forbidden substances. This level of detail in halachic rulings showcases the depth and thoroughness with which Jewish law approaches food and cooking. Handling doubts and uncertainties. The role of caution in kashrus approaching ambiguous situations. In cases where the details are unclear, such as the exact ratios of the substances or the extent of their spread, Rabbinic authorities recommend a cautious approach. This is particularly true when there is doubt over whether the laws of kashrus have been violated. The prevalence of kosher and Jewish dietary laws. This cautious approaching is integral to maintaining the integrity of kosher diet. It demonstrates the lengths to which observant Jews go to ensure their food meets the highest standards of kashrus. This approach is not just about adherence to the letter of the Jew, but also a commitment to its spirit, ensuring that the sanctity of kashrus is upheld in all circumstances. The rich tapestry of kashrus celebrating the complexity and wisdom of kashrus. The detailed discussions and varied interpretations of the laws of kashrus are a testament to the rich tradition and deep wisdom embedded in Jewish dietary laws. These laws connect contemporary Jews to an ancient dietary code, enhancing the spiritual and cultural identity. Are you intrigued by the depth and intricacy of these laws? Do you want to explore more about kashrus and its relevance to modern living? Join this channel where tradition meets the contemporary world. Subscribe to our channel, engage in highlighting discussions, and become part of a journey that bridges timeless wisdom with present-day living. I'll see you in the next video.